Bonjour! Bonjour!
No. Time for bladder check.
Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi! Did you miss me? I miss you, and I miss this show really. I watched the episode 10 of the season 1, I don't know, days ago, but it really felt like weeks ago. And I want to be back in the show with the characters. I want to understand all the things that I didn't understand yet because I don't have the information for that. But it's really like, even if I'm not watching this show, my mind is still working on it, you know? I'm living my life, I'm living my stuff, but I know that a part of my mind is still working on the show, is still trying to understand it, is still trying to figure it out who is in the conspiracy, why they are doing all of what they are doing, what is this electric living thing, this protomolecule, all of that. You know, it's still working. So I hope that this season is gonna be as great as the season 1 was. You saw it, you saw my evolution with the season 1. You saw that at the beginning of season 1 I was intrigued, but I was not really involved in the show because the show took time to create this world, to build the storylines, and after that they were really talking about the characters, so I really took the time also to be involved in this show. Now I'm all in, I want to know what is happening. Thank you again for all of your comments on my reaction videos about the last episode of the season 1. Right now, when I'm filming this video, I didn't post the episode 10 and it was so nice and so, yes, so nice of you to be so excited about, please give us the episode 10 now, we want to see it now. You know, I'm already posting videos, reaction videos about Fear the Walking Dead each Monday, about The 100 each Wednesday, and I was finishing to post reaction videos about the season 5 of Black Mirror each Saturday. And with that, I was posting reaction videos about The Expanse on Tuesday, Thursday and Friday. And you know what? I am also alive. I'm not living just for watching shows, editing videos and posting those reaction videos. I'm also having a life. I'm also trying to have a social life. So I'm already posting one video for each day, not on Sunday, but really you have 6 videos in a week. It's a lot. For me it's a lot. I'm really doing that for fun. I'm not making any money with that. I don't have the subscribers that I need to have at least a little tip. No, I don't have anything really for those videos. I'm making them just for fun, just to discover shows, to share my reactions, to discuss with you on the comments. I'm trying to respond to all of you because, as I said on the last video, you are taking the time to write me a comment. I want to take the time to respond to you. So I'm really trying. I think for now I'm succeeding to respond to everyone. And we are talking about the show and also about many things. If you want, you can read the comments of my last reaction videos about The Expanse, and you will see that really we are talking about a lot of things in the comments. So that's really nice, and that's, yes. I want to thank you again for taking the time to read me things about what you thought about my reaction videos, about my thoughts, about my analysis of the show, but also you are giving me details, informations about what maybe I didn't understand or maybe I missed, so really thank you for that. Okay, so now I'm gonna see The Expanse Season 2 Episode 1. I want to watch many episodes today. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do that, but I'm gonna try to watch at least 3 episodes. So, you know me. I'm gonna try to not speak too much, but I'm a talker. I can't stop talking when I'm passionate about something, about a show. I'm speaking, and it's too much. So let's go for The Expanse Season 2 Episode 1. Oh, and also I have a problem with my finger, so I have to practice that. It hurts, but I have to practice that, so I'm sorry if it's disturbing for you, but I'm gonna be like that during the episode. Yes! Mars, please! I commented that in a question of one of you who was asking me in which side I was. I'm not really on one side, but I said that I missed the point of view of Mars, of Martians. Is it real or is it a practice? Oh, that's real. Oh, so that was a practice. I was right. Gladiator move. What was that? She saw what can happen. No! No! That's a nightmare. No. I am not falling for that. I was for 3 seconds, but no. That's a nightmare. Wake up. Where? No. No. That electric living thing is still alive and it's dangerous. No. Don't feel guilty. He has a bird.
Because it houses some backwater that doesn't deserve to be situated in it. No, you get this shit about $100,000. I'll answer for it.
You have hope, Alden. You are really the one with hope in this show. Don't open it! I'm not... Don't do that. And it's Amos who is doing that? That's the proto-molecule electric living thing, which has a mind. What? I was not prepared. I was... what? Archangel? Our surname is Archangel? No, stop. That was an explosion right there. Why? Who?
Simple, stick it on the end of a torpedo and fire into the sun.
I don't think that's a great idea.
Use that sample to create a vaccine.
Yes. Who is doing what? Okay, you're strong. We've got it. She's a strong woman. incinerated, consumed, they said about that thing.
All those resources to the military now, none of us will live to see an atmosphere over Mars. But it's still worth fighting for.
I love that. We are learning more about the point of view of Martians, about all of that, how they feel, how they think about what is happening right there. Julie's father. They don't seem like a good man, you know.
She's a sacred part of it now. So don't talk to me about sacrifice. Never again.
Okay, you loved your daughter, but you sacrificed her, so really, you admiring her like that, it's great, but it's also like, well, that's not logical, you know? I said during the last episode that I felt like Amos liked Miller. Is it true or not? We're gonna see it.
You shot my friend. Like some street rat.
No, like someone who was not obeying Naomi.
You need to square up. You know where I am. Otherwise, you should be mad because you're poisoning the air.
Don't please, really, you can really understand each other. I can feel that. You can. Don't fight. Okay, you're winning. Amos, really? You win. You win. Stop. I'm sorry for you, Miller. Really, he lost Julie, he lost his friend, his best friend. Now he's all alone. I'm sorry for you, really.
He's not your fella.
Senator Timber was a good man.
It's more like your kid.
No, a best friend, not a kid. He's in the friend zone, that's for sure, but
Always needed someone to help him out with work.
you?
So he picked you.
Yes.
Right.
I know he's in the friend zone, really, I know that, but
Kind of like a sky star, right?
I like that image.
Dark.
Don't you dare see it.
Ooh, he loved Julie.
She takes my hand, she tells me, "You want me?"
That's cute, but that's also weird, and I'm worried about his mental health now. You know how to motivate your troop. What?
It's cruel. It's compelling about that. You put your lives in my hands.
In yours and hers.
I'm okay.
You're making a good team. And I know that they are trying to make us ship them, I know. But I'm not really shipping anyone right now. I'm liking and I'm considering all of them together. Really? All of them. Why not the two of them also? Come on. Something is happening right there. You're gonna kiss or something like that. They are really like taking off their clothes. Something is gonna happen. they are hot.
You know Captain Wicked. Since he was a little know-it-all at the academy debating me in philosophy, I promise you, sir, he is the same wise man he was back then.
The wise thing to do right now is to target the MCRN fleet.
No, shut up!
Isn't stupid enough to start a war that will end civilization. Only a rat hole like
Thank you, Chris Friend.
Let this saber rattling play out. Well, hold. Enough wood to be gone.
Oh, you lied and he knows that.
Their missiles were not intended for us.
You were right.
The Martians were targeting the TV research station, which sustained multiple direct hits.
So that, my hungry friends, is the more fabulous recipe.
They're really gonna just eat together like a family dinner? My babies are having good times. Just laughing, making jokes. I was disturbed. I thought it was the end and I was gonna be like, You really want that to happen on Mars? Water, green trees. Okay. I like this episode, really, I like this episode, but it's a little bit disturbing for me. I mean this episode, because it felt like a shiny episode, you know, an episode with good stuff that happened during it. Like the last episodes of the season 1 were really not good for our guys, for our group, so really to have that nice and shiny episode, it's really like, is this normal? I was gonna say I'm not used to that, but you know, I just watched the season 1, so I can't say that already, but yes, it really felt like all of what happened during this episode was nice, was great. Even that thing with Chris Friend, she succeeded, so everything that happened was really great and nice for the viewers and for the characters. Miller is trying to find his place on this group, on the Rocinante crew, and I said it during the episode, it's really like Holden and Naomi just had sex. That's nice because they wanted to have sex for episodes now. We felt that sexual tension between the two of them, they had to have sex. Like I said before, I'm not shipping anyone in this show, but I'm considering all of them able to be with all of them, really. So that was nice. They're cute together, so that was nice. So it really felt like, yes, this scene with them having dinner together, telling jokes, laughing, it was really like surreal, but it was nice, it was really nice, and it was really like Holden and Naomi were the mom and dad, and Amos and Alex were the kids, and Miller was the weird drunk uncle, but he was part of this family, so I'm happy that he can have his place on this group, because really he lost everything. He lost his best friend, he lost his job, he lost Julie. He had nothing. So I want him to have a new girl, to have a new place in this world, I mean, so I'm glad that he has one. His conversation with Amos was really interesting because for me, during the episodes of the season 1, the few minutes that we have with him and Amos, it was really like Amos was looking at him and really like, okay, I understand the guy, I understand why Miller is doing that, he's doing his stuff, that's fine. For me, it was really like that. So I know that Amos just killed his best friend, but I don't want them to be enemies, because really, for me, if he was in his position, Miller would have done really the same that Amos did. They are really like persons, like characters, who are doing their stuff, who are sticking in their positions with their values, their principles, and if they want to do something, if someone is telling them that no, you can't do that, or they are pointing a gun to someone that they loved, they are shooting them, they are killing them, of course. So for me, they are really reacting the same, Amos and Miller. So yes, I don't want them to be enemies. I'm not thinking that they can be really good friends, best friends, but I want them to respect each other. It was really nice to see that crew, that girl from Mars, acting and explaining their point of view about all of that, because I missed that point of view during season 1, and I said it in the comments of one of the last episodes. One of you asked me in which side I was, and I was responding that I'm not really in the side of one person or one thing like Earth, Mars, the Belters or OPA. I'm really like more trying to understand them, and I don't like and I'm not okay with what the government of Earth is doing. I'm sad for the Belters and I want them to resist, because really their conditions of living are not great at all. I'm understanding why the OPA is doing their stuff, but for me, if they have the power, that's not gonna be great neither, because I don't think they can do really good things with power. I'm understanding what they're doing and why, and I appreciate them for that, but for me, if they have the power at some point, they're gonna do bad stuff with it. So I'm not sure of that. And I was saying that Mars, I didn't have really things about what Mars was thinking, was acting, what really they wanted. We just had Lopez during season 1 to have this point of view, and that was not enough for me. So I really liked that during this episode we had more about Martians, more about their point of view. So yes, that was a really nice episode for the viewers and for the characters. For once, it felt like really we are good. As viewers and as characters, everyone is good. There is tension and we have issues, we have problems to deal with, but that's okay. We are moving on, we are doing our stuff, and all is good and great for now. I'm not thinking that it's gonna last, but for now, we are good. I'm gonna watch the episode 2 right now. It's gonna be in another day for you and in just 10 minutes for me. So it's all for you for today, and it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.